Hello there! Welcome to another edition of Jeff's DVD drinking series. I'm Jeff, and I love VHS tapes. I also like to drink. So let's get right down to the drinking, shall we? Alright, that should be plenty. Alright then. So today, we're talking about Lady Frankenstein. And of course, Nightmare Castle. That's right, folks. It's the second episode, and we're doing a double feature. So, the reason why I bring up the double feature today is that was one of the cool features of DVD. You see, with most VHS tapes, you just had one film on it. It was very rare, even in the 90s, to get... It was really uncommon, even in the 90s, to get a VHS with two films on it. So I will say that that's one of the cooler aspects of the DVD. The fact that you get two movies on it. And what's even cooler is that you get one disc, which obviously promotes you being lazy, spending more time on the couch, and relaxing. You are all over me today. You know, I'm going to have to edit this part out. I don't want people to see me kissing my cat. And look, dude, you have cat fur all over me. And you got cat fur all over my balls. Oh, God, I really need to edit that out. Obviously, Lady Frankenstein is one of those old black and white 60s films starring the great Joseph Cotten and Sarah Bay. And then, of course, you have Nightmare Castle, which stars the infamous and very famous Barbara Steele, which obviously you can see there. Nightmare Castle is from 1965 and was originally an Italian horror film. And then, of course, you have Lady Frankenstein, which is actually from 1972, and that's also an Italian horror film. So, that's another kind of cool thing about DVD, is they did do a fairly decent job of porting some foreign titles to its, library or catalog, so to speak. However, there was not a ton, and they did not port as much or as many as they should have. So honestly, if you're really looking for some obscure overseas titles from, Europe or anywhere obviously in the European area, your best bet is to go VHS. Okay, so getting back to the DVD, this is made by Diamond Entertainment. 2 films on 1 DVD. 2 full-length feature films, fully restored and enhanced digital masters, is what it's saying. I'll be the judge of that, of course. And then, of course, there's a ton of special features. It's saying there's interactive menus, original graphics, film information, chapters, direct scene access, go straight to your favorite scenes, biography, facts and trivia, and then a special collector's photo gallery. When we open this up, we obviously see that there's advertisements for some of the other DVDs you may get, or pick up some of the other special edition. That's not bad. I'd rather have there be some kind of color or background rather than it just be bland. That's a great way to save paper. That's a great way to advertise. That's a great way to reach out to your consumer base. I'm fine with that. I think that's excellent. But what I'm not really fine with is this dull, kind of shitty, superimposed DVD. The filtering looks bland. The color looks faded. I'm not really sure what they were going for there, but it just looks poor quality. And when I see this, it kind of dashes my hope that the film has been enhanced or even fully restored. So obviously we'll get down to that. I will say this is one of the easier discs to pull out. It's very easy to press down on that button. Some of them are extremely annoying. No booklet though. However, there's little, fligamajiggers here, but not entirely sure what that's all about. This is from 2002. And then obviously they have descriptions of the films. Still a little wordy, but not as bad as some of the other DVDs that I've come across. And I like at the top how it's called a Mad Science Double Feature. So, let's get on down to checking out the DVD. The good. Alright, so here we go. The DVD is in. And let's check this out. So we got the FBI warning, of course. That was a little different than the usual. I like that. There it is. Diamond Entertainment. Let's turn this up a little bit. Looking good so far. And okay. Wow. Not gonna lie, even for 2002, that's pretty bland. So let's move through here. So, okay, that's pretty neat. A diamond. So we got a diamond underneath the chin of the Frankenstein monster, and then a diamond literally in the middle of Barbara Steele's face. You have Diamond Entertainment double feature. Like, can Diamond Entertainment get any more overzealous about their name? I mean, I get it. I get the point. But, like, you don't need that big of a logo on your screen. You're not a big company, okay? I've never heard of you before. It's 2017 now. That was like over a decade ago that this came out. You're still not that big. Here on the bottom, we have a nice sloppy set of special features. I'm assuming it's a mixture of both. Like, is this the cast and crew for Lady Frankenstein? Or is this the film facts for Nightmare Castle? Is this facts and trivia for Lady... Like this, there's just shit all over. So, let's click through them. Cotton, Citizen Kane... Let's, Barbara Steele. Oh, so it's information about Barbara Steele. So this is about Nightmare Castle, even though it was on the opposite side of the screen. So I'm not going to read all this. Warren Beatty. Oh, hey, that's the guy that played Dick Tracy. Something about the Beatles. Spaghetti. Ooh, I could totally go for some spaghetti. Okay. Oh, Morricone. He actually composed a lot of music. He's really cool. So this is kind of interesting. I can't really bash this too much. So good stuff. Alright, so that was it for the cast and crew. Now we move on to film facts. Lady Frankenstein. Alright. Is a continuation of the Frankenstein legend. Frankenstein... What is this here? Is strong enough to keep away the original Frankenstein and sexy enough to satisfy. What the? This result is a sexy, scary monster movie. Okay, then. Okay, here is Nightmare Castle. So at least they are, like, explaining what is what. This is pretty neat. So this isn't actually too bad, but I mean, this is still pretty shitty for a DVD. Like, you think they could have cleaned it up a little more, made it look a little better? I mean, I still think this is pretty bad. Like, this is just like a stock fucking picture. This is like a stock fucking picture. Like, I don't know. I'm not entirely impressed. Let's check out the facts and trivia. You know what? I can't shit on the DVD for this. I think it's my TV. I think I need to, like, adjust the size. There's another door over here. Oh, God. Look at that. Oh, geez. I'm going to close that. Holy shit. But, yeah. I can't read everything. But I can't blame the DVD for that. That might just be, like, the screen size. I might have to adjust it. But this is pretty cool. It's some neat facts. I like how Barbara steals, like, creepy pictures on the back of this. And finally, we come to the photo gallery. So, honestly, I'm not that upset with the... Oh, you can't click through it. It's like one of those ones that just plays on its own. But, honestly, I'm not that upset with it. It's pretty good. For what it is. I mean, these photos look like shit. But then again, they're like old photos that were digitized. And then keep in mind, you guys are viewing it on a CRT TV. Like, being recorded with an HD 720p cell phone. So, they all might not come in the best. Black and white photos might look blue. But overall, it's pretty neat. I can't shit on it a ton, but it could be a lot better. Especially, like I said, for 2002. If this were a little bit earlier, I'd maybe give it a little bit of credit, but I still feel even for 2002, it could have been just handled a little bit better. Alright, let's go ahead and head back to... Oh, wow, that was it. Oh, man. That was pretty short. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at Lady Frankenstein. Here we go. Oh, wow. So it actually has its own... Jeez. Okay, that's pretty fucking awful. It's got 4 scene selects. You got 1 collect, 2 assemble, 3 unleash, and then 4 improve. So, I guess, ladies and gentlemen, those are the 4 steps to making Frankenstein. And if you want to find out more information, please come visit at www.dmec.com. Then, of course, we have the main menu, and then return to movie if you go out. All right, so let's go ahead and click on it. At Nightmare Castle. Nightmare Castle has the same sub-screen menu. Nightmare Castle. Wicked. What is that? Wicked Scener? Insanity Consequence. What the hell is that? I can't even read what that says. Wicked... I don't even know what the fuck that is. I think it's supposed to say Wicked Scene. Is that supposed to say Wicked Scenery? What the hell is that? What does that say? Why does that look like shit? Oh. The DVD was doing pretty good until we got to this. Alright, let's move the hell on. This is annoying me.
since the beginning of time. And don't be afraid. You will get your reward. A reward that will be more precious to you than all the wealth in the world.
Wrap it all up. Not the worst, but certainly far from the best. And like I said before, if you're supposed to be a superior format, or a superior copy of something, you should expand on that. You should be better than that. You should, evolve and be the next generation of something awesome. And honestly, I'm not that impressed with the quality. I'm not that impressed with the look of it. Of course, the Nightmare Castle, you could argue, it's black and white. How much better could it be? But it could be a little clearer, could sound a little better. But Lady Frankenstein, right off the bat, you could tell it looked like shit. And the whole movie looks like that. And obviously, I'm not going to sit here and show you the whole movie. But if you don't believe me, you can head out to your local supermarket, thrift store, or hell, maybe even bargain discount outlet and find yourself one of these. But for me, I'll tell you one thing right now. With the original Lady Frankenstein VHS tape, from Alpha Video Distributors Incorporated from 1998. This is where it's at. Not bad. Gets the job done. Simple. Don't have to worry about navigating all these crazy screens. It doesn't come with photos and all this other crazy, information. I can just go online for that. But I'm not gonna shit on the DVD. That is actually really cool when they come with stuff that you can read. I actually prefer reading my information rather than having somebody tell it to me or, putting it in a video. I think it's actually neat that I can sit there and read something off of the screen. But when it comes down to Lady Frankenstein on DVD versus the tape, the VHS wins every time. It doesn't have all of the crazy features on it, but the movie looks really good. It actually looks better than the DVD version. At least I think it does. For a 1972 Italian film, that's pretty goddamn good. The sound quality is what it is. It is like these. And speaking of Nightmare Castle, which is the other film on the DVD 2 set, you could find that on like shit like this. Or shit like this. Or shit like this. And the quality will be equally shitty. That's just kind of the downside to some of these formats is, when they were put on VHS, it was never the best format. I'm to admit that. It's definitely not the best. However, when you see DVD commercials, Blu-rays, and all this other shit, you expect it to be better. And when it's the same or worse than the previous generation of format, I gotta ask that question, why? Why would they make it? So this is Jeff with another DVD drinking review. Speaking of, damn, I needed that after this. Watching. If you have any questions about either of these formats, if you want to leave any comments about the formats, or hell, if you guys just want to talk about something random like Care Bears, leave it in the comments below this YouTube video. Thanks for watching. Feel free to check out my other zany videos. And stay tuned for more DVD drinking series.